we off to?
Tassie!
True to our word, 5 states in 5 months. Where are we off to?
Tassie!
Off to Tasmania. Can't wait. Absolutely love Tassie. Just boarding the ship right now. And unfortunately it's the old ship, because apparently they're getting new ones.
Yeah, they're getting 2 new ships, but they have had major delays with those because the infrastructure is not ready on the Tasmanian side, apparently.
Yeah, and then the port's in Geelong now as well, if you don't know. So it used to be in Port Melbourne, now it's moved out to Geelong.
Which is much better.
Down at the Cataract. And it's the first time we've boarded from the Geelong side, so it's quite interesting to see the new facilities here.
Yeah, they've done a good job. It's very spaced out. It's actually quite relaxed. No one's in a hurry. Like once you get through your ticketing area, you go through quarantine and then you just wait for your line onto the ship. So
it is Friday afternoon at 10 to 6, so it's 100% beer o'clock. But unfortunately we've got to park this baby first, and we don't have our pride and joy with us.
Coos?
I'm not talking about Coco, I'm talking about the caravan. Well, both pride and joys, all the pride and joys, King Billy, Harrison, Coco and the caravan.
Sometimes we can do things just the 2 of us.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah. We need a bit of a break together, don't we?
It's a little bit stress free.
Yeah.
So one reason why we didn't bring Coco is I took her to Tassie on the ship 4 years ago and it was absolutely hell for her. I wasn't going to put her through that again, and because it's such a quick trip, we're actually sailing out tonight, which is Friday, and then sailing back Sunday night. So we're only going for 2 nights, and there's no point putting her through that stress just for a weekend. So
but we have a lot jam-packed.
Yeah, we do. So
as
she's
usual. Gone
to King Billy's, to the farm. So it's just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
Anyway, like Troy said, I have made a little itinerary.
You've jammed everything.
I have. And we only have a recliner seat on the way over, so hopefully we get some sleep, because once we get off the ship, the touring starts.
Yeah, well the great thing is, I'll tell you what, it was 41 degrees today here in Melbourne, so we thought, we haven't had hot weather for so long, so let's go to Tasmania whilst it's really hot in Melbourne this weekend. And I'm tipping the seas are going to be flat glass.
We hope so.
It'll be a glass off, so
because someone gets seasick.
You won't need your tablets this time around.
A couple of things you'll notice once we get out of the car is we actually took a lot of the accessories off, because we couldn't get on the ship above 2.1 meters.
Yeah.
There was no room left. So what I thought was, why don't we take everything off and then hopefully we'll be within our limit. So Troy
I took everything off the roof during the week, because we don't need any of that stuff anyway. But
yeah, the awning, the Max Tracks, the fishing rod holder.
Yeah.
So we took all that off.
All the gear. Don't worry, I've got my fishing rods in the back here.
Yeah. So we're under 2.1, so we can fit on the ship and get over to Tassie.
Apparently fishing in Tassie is Mickey Mouse, so
yeah.
let's keep an eye out for that.
The other thing that they will do when you come through ticketing and then quarantine is they'll check your car. So they check under the bonnet, they check the boot, check the back seat.
Like, what do you want to see under the bonnet for, mate? And he goes, I'm checking for drugs. It's like, oh yeah, okay.
And then they checked our car fridge, and we had a packet of Thai salad which we hadn't opened, but they still won't let us take it over there because it's got carrot in there. So that got turfed. And then I had some raspberries that I've been carrying around at home for a week, haven't been able to eat them, and I thought I'll eat them tonight on the ship, and then they're no good. So after getting all the paperwork filled out, they're just going to get tossed out anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can you're allowed to eat fruit and veggies on the ship, but you got to make sure they're finished before you've
got to declare it. They've put this massive sticker on their window, so no doubt we'll get put in a line and they'll come and check our car on the way out, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Anyway, can't wait to be on the high seas. I just love being up the top there and just sailing.
We have a recliner seat going over to Tassie, but we actually have a cabin coming back on Sunday night because we've both got to work on Monday, so we need to get at least some sort of sleep on the ship. So that's going to be a long night.
We just had a little nap in the car, just to refresh. Oh, that was good. Now I'm ready to go.
Where are we?
All right. We are at Cradle Mountain. Cataract Gorge.
We're at Cataract Gorge. We're just going to come here, have a little walk around, go on the chairlift, get some footage.
Are we going on the chairlift, are we?
Yes, babe.
It's boring.
Okay. And then we'll keep going. It's not boring, it's beautiful. One thing to remember, no doggies. Okay. Where are we? Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other side.
I guess we're just going to do the loop. Get the chairlift back.
Yeah.
Something like that. We're real enthusiastic.
Bit of a fun fact, I can actually operate these things. Back in the day,
Hello. Hi.
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can I help with anything?
We just thought it was a beautiful looking store, so we'd stop in and have a look, see what we need.
No worries.
Cute little spot. That's like potatoes. Oh, nice big green beans. Oh, look at the size of those.
Have you got a wallet there?
Yeah, in the car. What do you?
What a top little establishment.
It's a good stopover, that one.
Yeah.
It's just hard because we were on the other side, so we had to do a U-E, but we had like 5 cars up our backside.
They had beans the size of carrots.
Yeah, we would have liked to have got heaps of veggies, but we can't take them back on the boat. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But if we come here and do like a month or a couple of weeks around Tassie, then we'd definitely pick up things along the way.
Oh yeah, they have these stores everywhere, like little shops, just farms that open up there. Such a good idea, and it looks like the whole family run the whole thing.
For 2 kilometres.
Very talented.
Yeah.
Can you take the kayak?
The drone would have been nice. How blue is it?
You said on the thing it said people come here with jet skis.
Yeah,
I don't see. I don't see how.
Alright, we're bunkered down. The weather's not great outside. And just having some garlic bread. We had no oven to cook it in, so I've come up with the old sandwich press idea. Look at that. There you go, my love.
Thank you, my darling. That's lunch.
Yeah. Everyone's happy. I've got a beer, the cricket's on. Laura's got her garlic bread. I'll show you around this apartment. Now, we usually stay in like big fours and, you know, caravan parks. It's all right, it does the job, but Laura's gone above and beyond with this one, I'll tell you. Have a look at this. The TV, the bedwar, the bathroom. Look at that. She's done well. I was going to wet a line, but
Well, it doesn't look too
the
bad.
cricket's on.
Yes, anyway, this is a very nice park. It's a Tasman park. The Big Four is actually probably a K behind us. But this one was the only one right on the water, so that's why I chose it. And I paid a bit extra to go the sea views. And it makes a difference.
How much was it?
I think it was $2.90.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not cheap.
No.
And to book it online, they wanted 2 nights minimum stay. So then I just called them up. I said, no, we're just coming off the boat this morning, so we can only stay 1 night. Like, I'm not going to give you another $300
No.
for an extra night when we've been driving around all day, but it's stunning.
Yeah, it's good. We actually know this town quite well due to a podcast that we used to watch, listen to. It was about a young girl that died here. What's the podcast called?
It's called The Garden of Eden.
Oh, that's right.
Eden Westbrook. 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, if you get the opportunity, listen to that podcast, because there's a bit of stuff that went on there that's not quite right. And it's a beautiful little town, isn't it?
I just googled it. It happened in February 2015, so next year will be 10 years since she passed away.
Wow.
In the main street.
Yeah, the school bus was going past the next day, and she's there in the main street. Like, it's just terrible. But anyway, that's not why we're here, but it's just reminded me of that.
Yeah, the history of the town.
Yeah.
Like modern history. Yeah. But you're supposed to be fishing.
No, I've got bid and cricket to watch. Fishing schmishing. How was your stay?
Oh, it's beautiful. Such a nice apartment. Oh, big tick to me.
We don't float your own boat in this situation, but,
no, but
it was pretty good.
I've let us down a bit in the past.
No, you haven't. It's all good. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got a roof over your head, that's okay.
It just comes down to budget sometimes.
It's good to splash out every now and then and just have something, like just to get up and have a coffee and cook your own breakfast. And
well, that was why I booked the apartment, because I knew we were bringing our car over, which had the fridge in it, so we could bring things to eat from home.
And the restaurant last night, that was next level. Like, food was amazing.
Oysters, salmon.
Yeah, it was just good. Just really nice, relaxing. The weather was terrible to be able to go fishing and stuff, but that's okay.
It's more terrible today.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think we were just exhausted.
But there you go. So we're going to go into St Helens today and have a bit of a look around, and then we'll make our way back down to Devonport.
Yeah, it's real gloomy. So this is where we are at the moment. So this is Tassie. This is the top of Tassie. This is St Helens here. This is where we are. And this is Devonport. That's where the boat is. So yesterday we came, I think, down here. up to Launceston, and then we went through the Tasman Highway up to South Mount Cameron to Little Blue Lake, and then we came through an off-road track to Gold's Country and then down to St Helens. So we might come this way back to Devonport instead of going back the windy road. That was just tiring.
Yeah, we'll get to see a bit more of the coastline.
Good to see something else. I'm keen to check out a market, but I can't seem to find one around this area that's open.
You beauty. That's a win. We'll have a look around. We'll show you guys what we're up to.
Yeah.
But highly recommend this park. It's not huge for caravans, but it's nice.
It's
the
very
facilities
clean.
are very clean, neat. Like,
There's no swimming pool.
I don't think you need it when you got the water
No,
across the
I
road.
know.
Like, but the cabins are great. So if you come here without a caravan, book the cabins. Restaurant's awesome, as I said. Yeah, really good.
Lots of backpackers.
And it's not real.
lots
It's
of
not
tourists.
overpriced. Really. I don't know what the caravan sites are worth, but. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the story, around 10 years ago, a young 15-year-old girl left home at night and got herself into a little bit of strife with, we believe, some people. And then she was found hanging in a tree which was located about here. Not recently, but they've cut the tree down. They've just got a memorial here for her. The parents have been fighting for justice for a long time to work out actually what happened to her. It was originally stated that it was suicide, but there's a lot of different theories behind what happened with the police and everything. So if you're interested in podcasts, in crime podcasts, it's a pretty good one to go and listen to. We found it very interesting anyway. So there's been calls for inquests and everything else, but we're not sure what the outcome is just yet.
It's been on Channel 9, Current Affair.
Yeah, it's well documented actually.
That investigation show.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's a weird feeling to be here. So obviously there was a big tree here where her body was, and they've knocked it down now and put a memorial. But it's right, as they say in the podcast, it's right in
the middle of town. Yeah, so a school bus was going to school the next day, and they were just driving straight past and could see her body hanging in a tree, not covered up or anything. It was like very poorly handled. And these are the people that have perished out at sea. Fishermen, it's very big for lobster fishing in these parts.
These, that person died on the same day.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold. Interesting.
All right. Well, we've paid our respects in some way, and now we'll go into town and check it out. Creek Reserve, there's trout there. Has to be.
This is desperate attempt for you to catch fish, Dal.
There's no desperation at all. It's just you've got to be at the right place at the right time.
We are, like, we could be in the middle of America right now. I don't know where we are.
Looks like we're in Canada. Of choice.
Fishy, fishy.
That didn't work last time. Oh, that's a nice little one. Look at that.
Oh,
Let's give that a go.
pink and bluey.
Called it Blinky.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Caught someone's towel.
Gross.
Gross, alright. You want me to get down there?
Just got to catch something.
Come on. Come on. Well, we're in trout country, so
It's a good place to put up the drone.
yeah.
So they're taking that truck up that hill. Alright, Daddy. Just catch something.
I think the barometer isn't quite right to catch trout today. Something's not quite right anyway.
Let's go try those rivers on the way out.
Okay.
Fishing to another level. We literally stop on the side of the road and he gets out and climbs rocks. tick that off the list.
Bloody good kernel here too in Tassie.
Very good. After all that driving this morning and trying to find this Trout Creek reserve.
There's no trout in that creek. I'll tell you. Misleading. Call it the creek.
It took us about an hour and a half to drive here. I had to sleep. Troy drove us here, and now we've had lunch. We've refilled our bellies, and so we were there. We were at St Helens this morning, and we drove here to Upper Scamander State Forest, and then came out through some areas, Fingal, Avoca, right up to, we're just south of Launceston. So now we have to go this way through Deloraine and up the Bass Highway back to Devonport. It's 2:40 at the moment. Check-in starts from 4:15, so we've got a couple of hours, or just under a couple of hours. But check-in doesn't close till 6. So, got this beauty of a map. So we're about here near Launceston. We're going to come down here, as I mentioned, through Deloraine and then up the highway back to Devonport. But this map is a tasting trail, so this is very, very handy. It's got all the spots that you can eat, drink, buy fresh produce, all up on this top end of Tassie. So, for example, stop number 1 is hazelnuts. Stop number 2, distillery, and so on. So we're going to make our way up there and just stop at anything that we might find appealing, stock up before we head back to Victoria. What do you think about that, Darwin?
Oh, I think this might be the go.
Are you going to be awake or are you going to be asleep?
I don't know. I'm a little bit tired. So. I did see there's breweries there, there's wineries there.
Yeah. And of course now
which
it's
is
warm.
right in my wheelhouse. Sun's out, clouds are gone, so let's do it.
Okay, so this is number 13 and 14 on the tasting trail. So the raspberry farm's behind us, and just in front of us is the ice creamery. So very handy. Don't even have to hop back in the car. Can I get the mini mint choc chip please in a cup? Thank you.
And I'll just get a mini blood orange things. Too sweet.
But you nearly finished it.
Well, I don't like it when it melts. So it's yeah. I don't know. I probably went the wrong type of ice cream. That was a gluten-free gelati. No good.
What, sorbet?
Yeah. Not
Dairy free.
Yeah, dairy free.
As King Billy would say, you
You
idiot. What were you thinking?
I don't know. Blood orange. Or that's what got me because I like orange. This is what I want for Christmas. Alan? It's a little tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't cut grass.
Yeah, it does. You put an attachment on the back of it. And it cuts grass.
That's cute.
You need that.
We should get that one for Coco and Molly and Buster. We should build them a cubby house.
What's... I don't really understand the terminology we.
You.
Right, the dairy door. This is dangerous. Anyway, we're signing off here, guys, because we are done with
Tassie, our taste of Tassie.
Yep. It was so much fun.
It was. And you'll see the footage of us sitting up at the back of the ship, just kicking back.
Well, there's so much more to do in Tasmania, clearly. And we've been here a few times on our separate occasions, but there's so much to do. The food and wine and the produce is just beautiful. The people are really friendly. Obviously, to bring your caravan over is a bit of a mission because they don't have the new ships yet and it's always booked out. So you can either get it over there, but you can't get it back. So that's a problem.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about whether we would bring the camper trailer or the caravan or maybe just hire a motorhome next time we come.
Yeah. Anyway, it brings us to the end of the trip and we're back to work. Another good point I wanted to make is that, you know, obviously Laura and I work full time, but we make the effort to shoot off to different places, whether we're taking our caravan or whether we fly somewhere or whatever. It's such a recharge, isn't it? It's a really good just get away from work, get away from life, you know, the bustling life, and just go and do those little things. And it doesn't have to be expensive. You know, there's a lot of...
No. If you're well prepared.
Yeah.
You know, bring your own snacks, bring your own drinks.
Exactly, you can do it.
Be well stocked. That's the benefit of bringing your own car.
We just wanted to share that with you, so to inspire you guys to, you know, get off the couch, get out there and do your thing. Yeah,
there's a lot you can do in a weekend. So don't feel like, you know, Friday after work, and it's too late, the traffic's going to be crap, this and that. Just go.
Just jump in the car and
Get your car and caravan ready the night before.
Yeah.
Make sure your water tanks are filled with water. Make sure your car is filled with petrol. You're packed, you're ready to go. And just go. Because once you get there,
you forget about all that.
You sit back and you wake up the next morning and it's just...
Yeah, you're like, how good's this?
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, obviously, we get back into Melbourne at 5:45.
Yeah.
And we'll disembark at about 6:30. And then we're straight. I'll drop Laura off to work. And then
I've got my clothes all ready for work.
And then I'll go straight to work as well. So...
By you guys watching the ads is how we get paid to do these things.
That's right.
So it's just return on investment.
Yeah,
that's
100%.
What it is.
100%. Everything that we earn from YouTube goes back into our travel. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and thanks for all your support. We really appreciate it. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because it helps our channel grow and it enables us to get out there and do these wonderful trips. Good night, darling. Who would have thought we'd be in separate beds after we just got married?
You know where to find me.
What you should do is departures.
What are we? 2? Level 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll be last out.
Alright. Good night, darling.
Rocking. Good night.